everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. This foundation retails for $29.50 on Sephora's website and Sephora in-store. I purchased mine during the Sephora VIP sale. Got it for 20% off. I do want to read a little bit about this foundation on Sephora's website. A lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth in flexible shades for all. The coverage is light, the finish is natural, and the formulation is liquid. Let's go on to say that this is an easy to apply flexible skin tint Brianna wanted to create. It quickly and visibly evens out your complexion with a blurred effect. The Hydro Blend Complex and Humidity, Sweat, and Transfer Resistant formula has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. Let's go ahead and open this up. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and then it says Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. You get 32 milliliters or 1.08 fluid ounces, and the shade name is here at the top. I purchased mine in the shade 14, and I do also have the shade 15. When you turn it over on the back, you do have the ingredients and the barcode. It tells you a little description about the product, and then it says it in a different language here. It doesn't say anything here on the side. On the bottom of the packaging, it does say that this is a 12-month shelf life, so let's go ahead and open this up. Here's what the shade in 14 looks like. I love the packaging, so simple and compact. On the back, it does have the shade name. It says number 14, and then here it says Fenty Beauty. I'll do one drop of the shade in 14, just so we can see if this is the correct shade. 14 is described as medium with warm olive undertones. Here's what shade number 15 looks like. The shades in 14 and 15 do look a little bit similar. Let's see what 15 looks like. There's one drop of 15. 15 is described as medium deep with neutral undertones. Here's what 14 looks like. 14 looks like a great match. And here's 15. 14 and 15 do look like a great shade match. Fenty Beauty did have this shade range on their website. I'll pop a picture right over here so you guys can see. I currently wear the shade in 360 in their soft matte longwear foundation, and it does say here on the chart that 15 would be my perfect shade. So I did also pick up 14 just in case if 15 was too dark, but it looks like both of these shades do match me. I do want to do one side of the shade in 14 and the other side of the shade in 15. I'm going to remove these swatches. I currently don't have anything applied to my skin. I don't have any moisturizer. I don't have any primer, just my oil seeping through because I am very shiny, very oily. First, we're going to apply the shade in 14. I'm going to do a fresh pump. I applied a fresh pump here because I want to see if these shades do oxidize. So we'll do one pump. 14 will be on this side. I'll just use this much and I'll blend it out using my finger. I like the coverage so far. Only use that one drop. Take a little bit here to the forehead. Drag some down to my neck. I like the shade in 14. I feel like it's a little bit too olivey. It looks a little bit yellow on me. Let's apply the shade in 15 on this side. Again, applying one drop of the shade in 15 and taking my finger. I'll dot it all over. I definitely feel like 15 matches me a little bit better. Here's what the shade in 14 looks like. And then here we have the shade in 15. I'm not going to set the skin tint with any setting powder because I do want to see what it looks like and how it wears on its own. I do want to show you guys what the swatches look like dried down. Here's what the shade in 14 and 15 looks like dried down. I do want to apply a fresh pump. Here's 14. I'll do one little dot. Looks like these oxidize a little bit. I'll do 15 down here at the bottom. Here we have 15 pump down here. It looks like this formula does oxidize a little bit, but we'll see how it does wear throughout the day. I wanted to see how the skin tint did apply using a brush and a damp beauty blender, but I just used my fingertips. But we have this entire week to test out the skin tint, so we'll definitely try it out with a brush and a sponge today or tomorrow, and then we'll see what it looks like. Here's one last look on what everything looks like. I'll check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint performs, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is the end of the night of me testing out the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Foundation. Here's what we're currently looking like. I haven't blotted throughout my entire day and I'm super shiny. My eyes did start to water on hour 3. I think this formula has the same ingredients, some sort of ingredients as her sunscreen. Her sunscreen made my eyes water, and using tissue after tissue, just going like this. It's still kind of watering currently right now. Some of my mascara is coming off on the tissue. I do like the coverage of the tinted moisturizer. I think it did its job pretty well. I just didn't like how my eyes started to water throughout the day. I don't know if I'm gonna like this tinted moisturizer because it is gonna make my eyes really watery. You guys know I have very sensitive, oily skin, and my eyes are sensitive as well. I don't think I applied the tinted moisturizer on my eyelids. Like, kinda did. So maybe tomorrow I won't apply this on my eyelids. I'll just apply it down here at the bottom. But so far on its own, I think it looks pretty good. It did settle in into my necklines here. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Besides that, I think it looks really good. I do want to do a blotting test because I haven't blotted throughout my entire day. I do feel like this tinted moisturizer does have a bit of a glow to it. Like I mentioned before I applied the tinted moisturizer, I didn't have anything on my skin. I didn't have moisturizer, I didn't have primer, I didn't have nothing, just my oils coming through. So I am very shiny. And it does claim to have a blurring effect. I did not notice a blurring effect with this tinted moisturizer. I'm looking at my skin up close in the mirror. Yeah, there's no blurring effect at all. It just looks like my normal skin. I do want to blot the right side of my face using this tissue. It claimed to be transfer resistant, so I'm kind of surprised on how much product did come off. But after I blotted, my skin looks really nice and matte. First impressions, I'm not wowed by this skin tint. I just think it's a matte skin tint for now. But let's see how it does progress throughout the week. I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. We're going to test out the skin tint with a primer. We're going to set it with setting powder, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is day 2 of me testing out the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Today I'm going to be applying the skin tint using a brush. I've already primed and moisturized my skin. For moisturizer, I use my Belief Aqua Bomb, and for primer today, I use my Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas. Today, I'm going to apply the shade in 15 all over using my brush. Let me shake this up a little bit. Take a couple of drops on the brush, like so. Apply this all over. I prefer this shade in 15 over 14. It doesn't have that yellowy olive undertone. This one has more of a neutral undertone. It doesn't give me a whole lot of coverage like my fingertips did, so I'm gonna take 2 more drops. We're gonna see if we can build this up. I applied 4 pumps of the tinted moisturizer on each side of my face. That's a lot of tinted moisturizer. I'm going to set everything using my Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, taking a large fluffy brush, pressing everything in. I made sure not to apply any foundation where my eyelids were because I didn't want my eyes to water, because I'm pretty sure that this tinted moisturizer has the same kind of ingredients or scent or something that Fenty Beauty Tinted SPF Sunscreen Moisturizer has in it, which makes my eyes water throughout the day. For bronzer, I'm going to apply the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Island Thing. For blush, I'm going to apply the shade in Sunkissed from Jaclyn Cosmetics. For lips, I'm going to apply the shade in Tied Up from Milani. I'm going to set everything with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. To complete the look, I'm going to apply the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Here's what everything looks like. I will check back in with you guys at the end of the night to see how the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint wears, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is the end of the night of me testing out the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Here's what my skin is currently looking like. I haven't blotted throughout my entire day, so I'm just going to take a tissue here and just blot the right side of my face. Here's how much product came off on the tissue. I expect it to last a little bit more, but we are looking matte, which I love, versus this side where I'm a little bit dewy, a little bit shinier. So I'm just gonna blot this side too. And there we go, we're looking brand new. So far so good. I didn't have any issues with my eyes watering throughout the day. I think that's because I did apply a moisturizer and primer. That really did help. I wouldn't recommend applying the skin tint on its own if you do have sensitive skin, or if you're kind of allergic to the sunscreen slash moisturizer that she currently has from Fenty Skin. Day 2 was a success. I did have a little bit of gathering here on my neck. We did also set the neck area, so I'm not sure why there's a little bit of gathering. Just a teeny tiny bit. I can see it here up close. I'm not sure if you guys can notice it, but can you guys see it? Just a little bit. It's just something that I wanted to point out. I'm gonna check back in with you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be testing out the skin tint using a damp beauty blender, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is day 3 of me testing out the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint Foundation in the shade number 15. Today I'm going to be applying the skin tint using a damp beauty blender. I already primed and moisturized my skin. For moisturizer, I went in with the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. For primer, I already applied the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. This primer is super expensive. I haven't used it in a while. You guys can see I barely used it. I'm going to shake up the bottle in shade number 15. Apply it directly on my beauty blender. We'll do 2 pumps. Apply this all over. I like how the beauty blender side did even out my skin tone. On this side, I didn't apply any of the skin tint. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Taking 2 more drops on my damp beauty sponge. For concealer, I'm going to apply the Rare Beauty Concealer in the shade 410. For blush, I'm going to apply the Cheeks Kiss blush from Milani. This is their cream blush. This is in the shade Coral Crush. Taking a dual fiber brush to apply it. A little bit goes a long way. To set my face, I'm going to apply the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation in the shade 330. Taking a large fluffy brush, just setting my entire face. I wanted to see what it looks like with the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation on top of the skin tint, and I feel like both of these would look great together. For lips, I'm going to apply the shade In Structure from Pat McGrath all over. In the center of my lips, I'm going to be applying the shade In Contour from Pat McGrath. I've been loving this combo since I purchased these lipsticks from Pat McGrath. It lasts throughout my entire day. It's transfer resistant. It does transfer a little bit on my face mask, but I really do love this lip combo. Instead of me applying a liquid lipstick, I love the formula. It's very comfortable, very lightweight, and it wears off nicely throughout the day. I'm going to apply a little bit of the Sunstalker bronzer from Fenty Beauty, since my face does look a little bit flat. I'm going to set my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. For mascara, I'm going to apply the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Here's what everything looks like. I will check back with you guys at the end of the night to see how the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint performs with the powder foundation, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is the end of the night of me testing out the Fenty Skin Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint with the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation. I'm super shiny at the end of the night. I haven't blotted throughout my entire day. I do want to do a blotting test using the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation Puff. I'm going to blot the right side of my face. I'm looking better now. I didn't blot throughout my entire day. I wanted to see what my oils look like peeking through with the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation on top of the Ease Drop Skin Tint, and I feel like both of them work well together. I just don't feel like it's full coverage like I'm looking for. I would have to use a color correcting concealer to correct my hyperpigmentation, or a super pigmented full coverage concealer. I really do like the formula of the skin tint. Personally, I don't think it works for me. I'll check back in with you guys at the end of the week, and I will see you guys then. Hey guys, it is the end of the week of me testing out the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I don't love this skin tint and I don't dislike it. I just feel like it's very in the middle. After testing this out for an entire week, I really do like the formula. It's lightweight. I don't recommend applying the skin tint on bare skin. Definitely apply a primer, a moisturizer, and sunscreen before you apply it. Otherwise, your eyes will tend to water throughout the day like mine did. I have very sensitive skin, very oily skin. I currently have have the skin tint mixed in with the soft matte longwear foundation. This foundation I find is a little bit too thick for me nowadays, so I just mix one pump in with this and it is the perfect formula. This foundation is full coverage. I use a little bit of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. I just applied it directly underneath my eyes to brighten it up. Really do love how my makeup did turn out. For lips, I currently have on the Path McGrath lip liner in the shade Structure, and I have the shade in I'm a Cancer from Jaclyn Cosmetics. If you want to achieve full coverage using the skin tint, I would highly recommend using your fingertips versus a brush or a beauty sponge, which is going to soak up the majority of this product. If you guys have tried the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint from Fenty Beauty, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.